Ah, jeez. I fixed it. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, us. Welcome back to Witch on the Holy Night / Mahoyo. Hello, Aldor. Welcome to the stream. Last time we did a bit of acute floor stuff, and then we went full on into all these extra stories, which are apparently pretty meaty. I didn't know there was so much extra bonus material here. This first main one is about Touko and Beo and what they were doing in town, waiting for the big battle. And Beo has been spying on Touko, trying to figure out why she's in a good mood. And we've been seeing some interactions between Touko and the townsfolk, which has been pretty interesting. And apparently there's a really long story after this one. Let's see how things work out. Ida Church was set up to accept visitors any time of day, any day of the year. The church was the savior of the lost and the poor, and recently had even ventured into the wedding industry for some extra income. It was closely involved with the public welfare of Misaki City, and was doing fairly well for itself in that regard. However, there was one problem.
エイリ神父はまた外出ですか?
Father Avery is still not in.
律家もサボタージュ。奉仕の生徒さんたちも日に日に減っていく一方。結局、労働力は私一人だけなのですね。
Ritsuka is boycotting the church, and we are losing volunteers with every passing day. I'm the only one working here at this point. Hello, Atlas, and welcome to the stream. Even if their financial situation was stable, they seem to be chronically understaffed.
だいたいこの町の人々は新人が足りなさすぎます。
The people of this city lack faith.
給金がなければ働けないなど、人生を何だと思っているのでしょう。物欲だけで構成された一日を過ごしていては、懐は豊かになっても心が貧しくなるだけでしょうに。
What sort of life is spent demanding money in exchange for labor? Days spent chasing after material desires can only lead to a life of hollow wealth and mental poverty. The nun muttered to herself quietly as she picked up the stepladder with one hand. Although it was a proper stepladder they used for cleaning the church windows and weighed too much to be carried by even two strong adults, the mass didn't seem to faze her.
人々の心の荒廃も気になりますが、物価の上昇も捨ておけません。消費税なるものの導入もささやかれますし、エイリ神父にはもっと一日で驚異的な成果を上げる結婚式の素晴らしさを知っていただかないと。
The desolation of the hearts and minds of our flock is a concern. But we also mustn't forget the increasing costs of living. There are whispers of an impending sales tax. And Father Irie must be convinced of the great results we can achieve in a single day if we hold more wedding ceremonies. Thanks, Majima!
あの人は誰かで何かで気分で世話をして、後のこととか考えませんから。裏庭に集まった野良猫たちはどうするんですか? ああ、私ですね。それも私が受け持つのですね。もう何でもかんでも肉体労働は私なのですね。
He'll go out of his way to help anyone and everyone. But one think about the work that comes after that. What is he going to do about all these stray cats in the back garden? Ah, right. That and any other physical labor always falls to me, doesn't it? The nun, mumbling to herself at a near constant pace, was Sister Yuika Suze. There was a reason for her unusual behavior. Yuika was completely blind and had honed her other senses to keenly perceive her surroundings. She was extremely sensitive to the presence of living creatures, particularly humans, and could detect when someone was within a radius of 30 feet. She could talk to herself so openly now because she did not sense anyone nearby.
今日の余り物はと。ああ、 もらい物でジャムの詰め合わせがありましたね。
Let's see. Whatever food do we have? There's that set of assorted jams we'll receive you as a gift.
どうなのでしょう、主よ。猫って2日経った岩のように硬いパンでもペーストすればいける口なんでしょうか。玉ねぎだけは出すなとリツカが言っていた気がしますが。
What shall we do, my lord? Can a cat eat a 2-day-old bread that's rock hard? Ritsuka was clear about not giving them onions, if I remember correctly. Sister Yuika was busy putting away the cleaning tools, while simultaneously trying to prepare dinner for the hungry animals mewing in the back garden. I don't know if cats eat bread. When suddenly...
おや、新しい迷子ですか？
Oh, do we have a new lost child among us? Sister Yuika suddenly sensed the presence of a small dog in the church.
ごめんなさい。今日は猫限定の日なの。君が混ざってしまったら猫どもが驚くわ。
I'm sorry, little one, but today is for cats only. If I throw you in with that bunch, they'll be too surprised to eat.
餌ならここで恵んであげますから、中に入るのはまた今度にしてくださいね。それ以上入ったら、向かいの家の屋根あたりまでご退場願いますよ。
I'll give you some food, but you'll have to wait until next time to come inside. I can't be taking any more animals in tonight. She put her foot in front of the small brown dog to stop him from coming any further inside the church's gate. Yuika was somewhat rougher in her treatment of non-human creatures.
何この神気臭い生き物。
What is this irritating creature? Beo, who's convinced himself to transform into a small dog instead of a wolf like he really wanted. Oh, I was wondering. I was wondering. It's like, would Beo show up as an animal to her? But it's a small brown dog. That's not what he looks like. But he could do that too. But only Sister Yuika saw as an obstacle in his way. He could smell the scent of the man in black ahead, further inside. Beo thought little of humans, and in this moment Sister Yuika was simply an obstacle. So naturally he ignored her warnings and attempted to push through the gate.
なんでしょう、この色。
Huh? What is this color?
この子、すごい色していますけど、もしかして高級な品種なのでしょうか。だとしたら。
This dog is a most unusual color. Perhaps a rare exotic breed, in which case he might be some wealthy person's pet. Since the dog came to the church, its rich owner might also attend church services. Yuika stopped trying to push the dog away from the gate.
ごめんなさいね。エイリ神父が目当てなんでしょうけど、また出かけてしまったの。今日一番の餌をあげますから、おとなしく帰ってくださいませ。
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're here to see Father Airi, but he's still out at the moment. I'll give you the best food we have today if you just run on along home, okay?
ああ、もう邪魔。この神気臭い人。よし、周りに誰もいないし、首を噛み折ろ。
What an annoying, irritating woman! Perfect, nobody's around. I'll just go for a throw. Beo's front leg stopped suddenly before he could launch himself at Sister Yuika. Sister Yuika opened the lid of the bottle she held and poured a glimmering liquid into a small dish. She set it down in front of the dog.
ほら、お食べ。
Here you go. Eat up. The mysterious unknown liquid set in front of Beo smelled like nothing he'd ever smelled before. Beo was known to let curiosity get the best of him. Even if it was poisoned, no poison of the natural world could harm him. He lapped up a mouthful. What? He lapped up a little more. Is this? He lapped up even more. Flavor! He lapped up more and more.
おや、牛乳を飲むような舐めっぷり。犬ながら惚れ惚れします。
My, you're lapping that up like it was milk. I think I might actually like you even though you're a dog.
これもっと欲しい
I want more! The church became filled with the echoes of Beo's boisterous barking. At this point, he completely forgotten about the band's scent.
甘いですか？私も感動しました。犬どもにも甘味をたしなむ心があるのですね。
It's sweet and delicious, isn't it? I'm impressed. I didn't know dogs could have such a sweet tooth.
甘いこれが甘いってこと
Sweet? Is this what sweet tastes like? How is he really? Huh. He's never had sweets before. Beo looked up at Sister Yuika. She whispered to him. He had the feeling that sweet was an important word he should remember. This food sent a sensation through him that was like a flash of lightning. Until this point, eating food had been nothing more than a process of refueling. He liked hamburgers, but that never amounted to more than a preference for a particular mouthfeel. He only ate because he needed the nutrition. But this was different. This food was not necessary to his survival. And yet he knew he wanted more. He didn't really need it, but it made him feel good. It was like food for his soul rather than his body.
あれそもそもこの匂いって
Hello, Gyra. Welcome to the stream. Wait, isn't this smell? He stopped wagging his tail. The golden wolf in the form of a small dog sat with the food that was the very origin of his name in front of him. Beowulf was faced with a difficult problem he was unable to solve.
Tadaima.
Wait, what was the origin of his name? I don't quite get it. I like, isn't that just like, wasn't his name taken from like the old myth of Beowulf? I'm home.
はい。おかえりなさい、ベオくん。
Welcome back, Beo.
遅いお帰りにお姉さん心配しちゃった。こんな時間まで無断外出とか心配したぞ。教育係兼飼い主としてバッボーイしなくちゃいけないから。
Goddamn.
そこに正座。
Goddamn pauses. I was worried about you. It's late. As your trainer and master, I have to punish you for staying out so late without checking in with me. Kneel right there. Beo had transformed back into human form and returned to the workshop. Touko was waiting there for him with a big strange smile on her face.
あ、そうか。
Ah, right. Beo knew he had messed up. He had failed to get back home before Touko because of Sister Yuika.
正座は嫌です。
Do I really have to kneel in the corner?
そりゃ無断で外に出てたけど、誰にも見つかってないし、別に僕悪いことしてないし。
I was out late, but nobody saw me. I wasn't doing anything bad.
誰にも見つかっていない？
Are you sure nobody saw you?
ってことはベオくん、裏山で遊んでたの？
Were you playing in the mountains?
裏山じゃなくて町。気づかなかったでしょ。 実はトウコさんを尾行していただけなのです。
No, I was in town. But nobody noticed me, I'm sure of it. I was actually following you. Touko froze at Beo's completely unexpected response. But she was used to him by now. She just sighed and rubbed her head, now throbbing from a terrible headache.
いいでしょう。見つからなければいたずらじゃないと教えたのは私だしね。主人の尾行禁止とは命令していなかったし。今回の尾行については不問に付します。
Fine. I suppose I was the one who taught you that nothing's bad as long as you don't get caught. I also never explicitly told you that you couldn't follow me. So I'll let this one slide.
でもどうやって人目を避けたの？その格好だったらさすがに気づくと思うんだけど、私。
But how did you avoid being noticed? I'm pretty sure you would have drawn attention to yourself in that form.
そこは企業秘密です。教えたら今日みたいなトウコさんもう見れなくなっちゃうし。楽しそうだったよね、あの人と。
That's my trade secret. If I told you, then I wouldn't be able to see you like I did today. You look like you're really having fun with that person. Touko's response was honest and out of character. Even Beo was surprised at how taken aback she was by his statement.
それは違う。どんな勘違いをしたのか知らないけど、あれはただの交渉よ。教会の神父相手に町を人質に見立てて不干渉を念押ししただけで。
That wasn't fun. I don't know what kind of weird idea you got from that, but it was a negotiation. I was simply holding the entire town hostage to keep him from interfering as a priest of the church, and...
いや、楽しそうに見えたのは女の人の方だけど。
Well, I was actually talking about that... Well, I was actually talking about the girl.
あの全身ぐるぐる巻きに自分を縛ってた方。
The one that you left unable to move? Hello, doors, welcome to the stream. Hachimitsu equals honey, and Hachi equals bee, and bee will... That is a huge stretch. What? Seriously? That's what they were talking about? Seriously? Wow, that takes several leaps of logic. My God. I thought Hachi was 8 as well, not B. Ay, jeez. My God. Wow, that is such a stretch. Anyway. Let's get back to the story. Thank you for that, S. Woman and wolf stare at each other for a silent moment. Beo looks satisfied with himself and his secret information.
つまり、あれってトウコさんのつがい？
Oh God. But I guess that means that guy's your mate, right? Touko nearly choked at the utterly fearless question. The puppet master wordlessly removed her glasses and tamped down her emotions.
なんでそんな言葉だけ知ってるんだお前は。耳戸島にも程があるぞ。
Tell me, Beo, why do you even know that word? There's no reason for you to know about such things.
こんなの生き物として普通の言葉じゃない。
Why wouldn't I? It's a word all creatures are familiar with.
まあ、トウコさんが普通の生き物だとは思っていなかったから、僕としても意外だけど。
Granted, I never thought of you as a normal creature, so I'm a little surprised myself.
それで、どうなの？ あのパッとしないポテトみたいなオス。
Anyway, who's that plain potato-looking male anyway? Beo was suddenly irritated. He was irritated, but he couldn't figure out why.
何も何も、お前の言う通りしなびたフライドポテトだよ。少なくとも私にとってはね。
He's
気にす
literally
る価値もないし、食べたくなるような魅力もない。
nothing. To me, anyway. Your assessment is correct. He isn't worth thinking about, and he's not even good enough for you to eat.
本当？ただの敵？トウコさんにとって特別なのは僕だけ？
Really? He's just an enemy? And I'm the only special person in your life?
ああ、今のところはね。
For the time being, yes.
焼けぼっくいに火がつくかとも思ったが、完全にしけっていた。
Oh,
あれ
wow.
を前にしてどうこう思うのは、もう二度とないだろうさ。
So she used to have the hots for him. Huh. Even though, like, she knows, like, how fucking fucked up he is? Jeez. I thought it might rekindle something, but there was absolutely nothing there. I don't think I'll ever think like that about him like that again.
そっか。なんでもないならもう忘れることにします。でも、焼けぼっくいって何？
Alright then. If that's the case, then I'll forget about it. Say, what do you mean by rekindle anyway?
思い出を蒸し返して前後不覚に陥ること。
It's just when you think you can make a relationship like it was in the past.
まあ、その可能性だって少しはあったと思うよ。
What?
なんでも
That's
私の初恋の相手のようだし。
that's crazy. What the fuck? I mean, I guess there was a slight chance of that happening. He was my first love after all.
Huh?
Huh? You think she stopped liking when... I thought she learned that when she was a little kid, though. I thought she was much younger, though, when that happened. I guess that happened when she was older. My God. I thought she was like a young kid, though, when that happened. When she saw, like, how fucked up he was. Beo had no first-hand experience with love, but he at least understood the concept of first love.
初恋ってトウコさんに？
You had a first love?
つがいはありで初恋はなしとか、どれだけ私を動物的に見ているんだお前は。
I'm not sure why you think a mate is more believable than a first love.
昔の話だよ。私が10代になったばかりで、あれが祖父の弟子だった頃の話だ。
Oh, here we go. She's
奴は魔術ではなく、精神修行の一環として祖父と付き合っていたが。
Here we go. She's telling the story. Okay. It was a long time ago. I was still a teenager and he had just started studying under my grandfather. He wasn't studying magecraft. He was just training under him to hone his mind. Touko spoke indifferently, and it was clear from the look on her face that there was no longer any attachment there. Yet there was still a tenderness in her words that caused Beo to furrow his brow.
トウコさん、まだ好きなわけ？
Miss Touko, do you still like him?
いや、自分でも呆れるぐらい何もなかった。
No. I was surprised at how little I felt for him.
ただ青春の幻影というのかな。そういう頃の象徴のような知人とは話すだけで懐かしいものなんだよ。
There's just this remnant of my adolescence there. Just talking to people I know from that time takes me back. You know?
人間的には全く魅力を感じなくなったが、奴と話しているだけで、こう、昔の自分を思い返して笑いたくなる。
I'm not attracted to him at all anymore as a person. But when I talk to him, I can remember that past version of myself so clearly. It makes me want to laugh. Beo grew only more confused as Touko spoke with such passion. couldn't wrap his head around the concept that she hated him yet somehow also still liked him.
そういうの僕わかんないな。
I don't get it.
お前には好き嫌いがないからな。ロジックだけじゃ人の関係は解けないよ。
That's because you don't have likes or dislikes. Sometimes you can't use logic to understand human relationships.
そんなのあります。食べ物だって襟好みするじゃんか僕。
I do too have likes and dislikes. There are certain foods I like more than others, you know.
お前の基準は有益か無益かだけだろ。
You only work on the standard of whether something is useful or not.
野生動物にとって味覚は十分な栄養値があるかないかを測るセンサーでしかない。
Wild animals only use taste as a sensor to measure how nutritious something is.
栄養値を度外視して食事をとるのは人間だけだ。
Only humans eat for reasons other than pure nutritional value.
自分の体に合っているからその食材を好むではないんだよ。人は楽しいか楽しくないかで食事をとる。好きなものが甘く見えるのはそのためだ。
Some of the food we like doesn't help sustain us. We eat what we eat because we enjoy it. That's also why things we like look sweet.
甘いもの好きなものって甘く見えるの？
Things you like look sweet?
ものの例えだが苦くは見えないだろ。まあ人によってはそれもありだが。
I mean, that was just an example. But we don't look at something we like and think it's bitter. Well, maybe some people do, I don't know.
そのあたりはあれだな。性癖の問題だ。
It all depends on what you're into, I guess.
卵が先か鶏が先かの話さ。好きだから甘いのか、甘いから好きなのか、とね。
It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Is something sweet because we like it? Or do we like it because it's sweet?
でも僕トウコさんは甘く見えないけど。
Yeah, but I don't think you look sweet.
そりゃそうだろう。そもそもお前はまだ生きていないからな。
Of course not. You're not actually alive.
あるだけのものと生きていることはまた別の話だ。
You exist, but you're not really alive. There's a difference.
皮肉な話だがね。その違いを知ったとき、お前は無敵ではなくなるよ、ベオ。
Huh. And that happened. It's kind of ironic, actually. If you were to ever figure that difference out, you wouldn't be invincible anymore.
さあ、夕食だ。今日も大勝ちしたからな。霜降りのいいところを買ってきたぞ。
Anyway, it's time for dinner. I won a lot today, so I bought some nice marbled beef for you. Touko walked into the classroom back in her usual mood. Beo lingered in the hallway looking dejected. You're not actually alive. Those words pierced right through Beo's heart, but didn't quite know why yet. 3 weeks would pass before he got a hint of why that was the case. Liu Beowulf was perfect, and yet he would lose at the hands of a particularly imperfect creature. Oh, still more. The sound of a phone ringing echoed through the empty hallways of the school. It was January, and both the mage who had remodeled the building and the magician who had expelled her from it were long gone. The telephone that Touko had installed on a whim rang and rang without letting up, as if it knew for sure someone was there to answer it.
うるさいな。
Shut up! Something rustled inside. There were definitely no people inside the school building, but there was one non-human creature sleeping there.
はい、 こちら伽藍の道第二出張店。
Hi, you've reached the Masaki branch of the Hollow Shrine.
天使は尻尾巻いて逃げ出した後ですので、ご用のある方は発信音の後にメッセージを。トウコさん？
The owner is running away with her tail between her legs and is currently unavailable, so please leave a message after the... Miss Touko?
うん、はいはい。どうぞ行ってらっしゃい。僕のことはお構いなく。
Yeah, that's fine. Have a good trip. Don't worry about me. He looks like a cat now. The classroom was occupied by a young boy with blonde hair. Even before the phone rang, he was in human form. It used to be that when he was alone, he would always doze off in his wolf form. But not anymore. There was no real need for him to stay in his human form, but he did anyway. It was now his normal state of being when he was not in combat.
じゃ、必要になったら呼んでよね。契約は切れたけど、僕はまだトウコさんの使い魔だし。
Just call me if you need anything. I know my contract is up, but I'm still your familiar.
そう、嫌味なんかじゃないって。狼はね、誇り高いんだよ。トウコさん以上の雇い主が見つかるまで、首輪はそっちに預けておきます。
No, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm proud to be your familiar. Until I find a better employer, I'm leaving my color with you. Beo could not but wonder where Touko was traveling. She'd accepted her loss and ended her contract with her familiar. She said it was because she hadn't fulfilled her promise to let him fight magic. However, that was actually the fault of her familiar and not her responsibility at all. Beo had not fulfilled his duty as her bodyguard yet.
で、トウコさんは今どこ？
So, where are you now? It was the name of a country he wasn't familiar with. After the battle, she had promptly left Japan to develop a way to break the curse.
何が敗北を認めただよ。
What do you mean, accept your loss?
それって、まだ諦めてないってことじゃん。
Does that mean you haven't given up yet? Touko laughed on the other end of the line. Somehow Beo sensed a tropical scent coming through the phone. Whether that was a mystical effect of Toko's handcrafted phone, or the werewolf's super senses, was unclear.
じゃ、さっさと帰ってきてね。僕はこっちに残ってるから。美味しいお土産よろしく。
Well, come home soon, okay? I'll be here waiting. Bring me back something delicious, will you? Touko asked him why. If he had really decided to stay on as their familiar, there was no reason for him to stay there.
実は僕もよく
Ow!
わかんない。
He's staying on as a Chekhov's gun. Staying on as a Chekhov's gun. To help out in future works. Huh. I don't really know myself, actually. As he stumbled over his words, Beo patted his chest a few times and remembered the pain he had felt.
まあ、なんと言いましょうか。
How do I put this?
ここにいれば、甘いってどんなものか、わかるような気がするのです。
It's like, when I'm here, I think I can understand what sweet really means. The wolf who had learned to accept being wasteful expressed his future goal, a vague hint of delight in his voice. Thus concluded an exceptionally rare case of first love, sweet as honey. Honey glazed meat. I see. That's why. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the title. All right. And now, apparently, the final book, which is apparently the size of this book is a complete lie. Based on what I've been told, that I will not be able to finish this stream. Anyone can sleep but not laugh. The final story. Oh, it's the whole cast picture. Warning. Welcome to Kwanji Estate in Misaki-town in the fall, a year after Witch on the Holy Night. Well, it's an extra chapter that's pretty long. Oh my god. Wow, they even give you a warning. Oh my god. Holy shit. A whole ass year. Just finished Witch on the Holy Night. We're gonna take a break first. Wowzers. Oh my god. Noon, Central Park. Is this Aoko? God damn it. I finished making extra prints at the store. Oh, it could be Sojiro. God damn it, who is this? This supposedly takes place after Mahoyo too? Jeez Louise. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like Nasu is George R.R. Martining this. The Mahoyo. Oh god. I finished making extra prints. Oh. Okay, that's right. Sojiro. I finished making extra prints at the store and threw away the disposable camera, so I didn't have to carry it around. It was a beautiful day out. The sky was clear and the autumn air was crisp. The troubles of the summer were gone. Okay, so it was, whatever happened was in the summer. And it was a brand new day. Oh, Kamari! Hi, Kochika Komori. I was about to spend my long weekend at the strangest of events. Thanks for waiting!
あれ、クマったら大荷物。なんでそんな大きなボストンバッグなんて持ってきたの？
Whoa, what's with all that stuff? Damn, that's a huge overnight bag. An hour had passed already, and it was 1 p.m. Okazaki arrived at our meeting place. Hazaki was my classmate, friend, and comrade on the student council. We'd only been friends since high school, but it oddly felt longer, like we'd always known each other. As you can see, she was as bright and lively as ever. She was a drink, she'd be a soft drink. A carbonated soda. Yeah, with a hint of arsenic. She was the kind of person who solved a tough problem by hitting it until it surrendered.
今日のクオンジ亭パーティーはこっちでいろいろ用意してあるから手ぶらでいいって招待状に書いてなかった？
Didn't I write on the invitation that I have everything for the party at the Kwanji house? So don't bring anything?
何それ聞いてない。
I don't know what you're talking about.
まったく間違いだらけね。誕生日を祝うから連休始めに来てほしい。各自料理持参としか書かれていなかったわ。
The invitation just said there's a birthday party. So come at the start of the long weekend and bring your own food.
そうなの？ごめん。アリスったらこういうのまだ慣れていないから。朝一でやっぱり迎えに来てって電話してきたのはそういうわけだったのね。
Yeah, that is crazy that they're inviting people there. Seriously? Sorry. Alice is new to this kind of thing. That's probably why you called this morning and wanted me to come meet you.
まあ、それはそれとして。クマルさん、後ろのなんとも場違いに地味な方って、もしかしてお連れの方？
Anyway, moving on. Is that tall guy behind you with you? He looks kind of out of place.
あれ、嫌だな。このスーツ、昨日下ろしたばっかりなんだけど、おめかしして見えないかい？
Oh, come on. I just got this suit yesterday. Don't I clean up pretty well?
コピーペーパーと見間違うほどいつも通りです。山城先生。
As always, you look about as plain as copy paper, Mr. Yamashiro.
それで今日は何でしょう。教え子を尾行するとか、あと数年したら立派な犯罪になりますから自重してほしいんですけど。
So, what are you doing here today? Following your students around? You know that'll be illegal one day, so I wouldn't get into a habit of doing it. Aozaki never pulled her punches, inside or outside of school. She was particularly harsh to Mr. Yamashiro, almost like they were related.
お、ストーキングってやつだね。
Oh, you mean
そういうの
stalking?
は青崎くんの方が得意だと思うんだが、ああいや、あくまで個人的な感想だから聞き流して。
Damn!
I think you're probably the expert on that, Ozaki. That's just my personal impression of you, though.
ほら、怖い顔しないで、これを見てみて。
Don't look at me like that. Anyway, here.
今朝、僕のところにも招待状が送られていてね。見れば、生徒会の役員が参加とある。生徒会顧問として君たちの監督をしないといけないだろう。
I received an invitation this morning, so I'm participating as an advisor to the student council. I have a responsibility to chaperone you, don't I?
The invitation Mr. Yamashiro pulled out was the same. Oh. The invitation Mr. Yamashiro pulled out was the same one I got. Aozaki looked surprised, to say the least. How does Alice even know him? That was no act.
その字は宗十郎か。あいつが変に律儀なこと気をつけておくべきだった。
That's Sojiro's handwriting. I should have known better than ask him for help.
素晴らしい気遣いじゃないか。
I thought it was very considerate of him.
僕はね、青崎くん、しずきくんはいつか多分、おそらく機会さえあればやる生徒だと思っていたんだ。
Why, Ozaki? I imagine Suzuki could really go places, given the right opportunities.
それがこんな楽しそうなイベントに青崎が何するか不安なので監督しに来てください。
And look at what else he wrote. Please watch over the party, because who knows what Ozaki might do.
なんて書かれた招待状を送ってくるなんて成長の度合い著しい。驚くべき危機管理能力だ。
He's even preparing for emergencies. Fine management skills, if you ask me.
Aozaki let out a defeated sigh. She couldn't turn away Mr. Yamashiro since he'd formerly been invited. However cold-hearted she appeared, she did have a sense of etiquette.
仕方ない。こぶつきだけど案内するわ。
Okay, follow me, I guess.
二人とも不穏寺邸は初めて。
Is this the first time you've both visited the Kwanji estate?
初めてです。地元の住人なら白犬塚にはあまり近寄りませんからね。今年の夏だってほら。
It is. People around here don't usually go near Shiru Unuzuka. Take what happened this past summer, for instance. That huge event that changed everyone's lives, changed the course of history forever.
私はそうでもないけど。
I've been this way a few times.
そもそもこの山、この辺りの子供にしたらちょっとした聖地なんだし。
This mountain's like sacred ground for all the kids around here. Maybe sacred ground was an exaggeration, but I couldn't think of a better way to describe it. For years, there have been urban legends circulating about the hills there. Like the demon dog of the slope. Or the one where, if you went into the woods on a foggy day, you come out either as someone different or with strange powers. Those stories are probably the reason kids came here, to test their courage. In elementary school, if you went into the woods and touched the mailbox of the haunted house, you were officially awesome until right up until graduation. I guess that's why sacred ground seemed to fit the area.
なるほど。青崎くんは2年半この道を通学路に使っていたんだね。 そりゃ足も鍛えられるってもんだ。
You walked all this way to and from school for over 2 years, Aozaki? You must be very athletic.
Mr. Yamashiro gazed down at the city excitedly. It's the first time we've seen it from this angle. Oh. I'd like to feel that excited too, but I couldn't relax given the situation. Because...
青崎くん、受験勉強ははかどってる？
How's your exam studying going, Aozaki?
Are those exams for college?
ま、君はきっちり自己管理できる子だから心配するまでもないんだけどね。
I'm sure you've got it under control, so there's probably no need to worry about you.
言われなくてもきっちりやってます。
Of course I have it under control.
山城先生のお手は煩わせません。
I wouldn't dare cause any trouble for you, Mr. Yamashiro.
ならいいけど、青崎くん推薦蹴っちゃうんだもんな。そんなに地元の大学は嫌かい？
Glad to hear it. You always turn down my advice after all. Are you really that against going to attending a local university?
いや、というわけではありません。選択肢を狭めたくなかっただけです。私は結構ですから、助言ならくまりさんにしてあげてください。
Not particularly. I just want to keep my options open. If anyone needs advice, it's Komori.
いや、くまりくんは鉄板でしょう。もう水空の推薦取っているんですから。ご両親もくまりくん自身も水空への進学を決めているわけですし。
Hello, Spirit Master. Welcome to the stream.
Not at all. She's doing just fine. She's taken my recommendation for Mizora. She and her parents have already decided she'll be attending there.
I silently tried to tell Aozaki to ignore the topic. Let me take a moment here to talk about my history and what was happening today. My name is Kojika Kumari. I'm a third-year senior in high school. You know what students are like, struggling through exams without any hopes or dreams. Well, I'm not a typical student. I want to attend a college in the city. I'm planning to attend a local university. Given my current academic performance, that should be a piece of cake. My parents insist I get a job, and they don't want me attending college at all.
お前はうちの家業を手伝うんだから大学に行く必要はない。
You're going to help out with the family business. Why are you at college?
That's me old-fashioned father for you. As big and hard-headed as a bear. Luckily, my older brothers managed to convince him to let me go despite his archaic ways.
マッドダディ小鹿にはまだ学生生活が必要だ。特に体操競技とかあん馬をやらずして何が青春か。
My daddy! Go take it to experience college life and do gymnastics there. Don't you want to see her on the pommel horse?
だからお前は長男なのだ。釣りはこそ司法。あん馬とか軟弱すぎて話にならん。
Ha! That's why you're the oldest, brother. I think the rings are more her thing. She's too weak for horses.
バッカじゃねえのダブル兄貴。かっちょいいのは鉄棒でしょやっぱ。縦回転のグルーヴ感とか脳内麻薬ドッパドパ。ありゃハマったら社会復帰とか難しいから。
You kidding, my double bros? Horizontal bar, it's where it's at. Once you get a taste of those vertical flips and never go back.
How many brothers does she
う
have?
ちの妹、美咲で一番可愛いって自慢したい。クソいけすかねスケート部のやつらとか間違いなく俺たちに土下座するよね。妹さんをスケート部にくださいって。
Yeah, and she's a hit with the guys. We can use that. I bet those dumbasses at the skating club will beg us to convince her to join the team.
Honestly, my brothers are idiots. Those gymnastics events were male only, for goodness sake!
なんという無屈激兄弟愛。
Bunch of creeps!
お前たちのような脳筋をこれ以上増やしたくないが、小鹿ならそんな悪夢はおきまい。
Oh God, I feel so bad for her, like in terms of dating. Oh my God, her family is so intimidating.
I don't really want to keep any more meatheads around here, but it's the only way to protect Kojika.
しゃあねえ。みぞら大なら俺も許す。地元の大学だし、うちの常連さんも増えるだろうしな。
Fine, but only if it's Missouri College. It's close and she might even bring in some new regulars.
That was a decision my four brothers and my father came to in their little huddle. Just thinking about my family makes me want to die. But that's how it's been since elementary school, so I'm used to feeling like that. I did as my father asked and set my sights on Missouri Sparks Science U. That put him at ease, but I had other things in mind. I convinced him to let me put down a college in the city as my safety school.
先生への建前上、進路希望には3つまで志望校を書く必要があったの。形の上だけだから。受験代の用意はしなくていい。
Oh, she's got like a master plan here. You're supposed to write down up to 3 schools you're interested in for your teacher to review. Just a formality, so I don't need any extra money or anything. My father believed every word of it. All according to Keikaku. Of course, I fully intended to go to my second choice in the city. That's why I secretly worked a part-time job. I'd saved enough over 3 years to cover living costs if I got in. I'd have to get a loan for tuition fees. That is the only way to make the plan work. My father was stubborn and brash, but he appreciated hard work and diligence. If he saw that I passed my exams while saving up enough money to pay for myself, he'd probably let me go. Not that I wouldn't even if he disapproved. Everything was going according to plan so far. The thing that could stop me was sudden illness preventing me from taking the entrance exam. Oh, right. There was one other thing.
そういえば、青崎くんは彼氏とかいないのかい？
So, do you have a boyfriend, Ozaki?
Ozaki didn't reply. It's a beautiful day, and Mr. Yamashiro had been invited to a party, so he couldn't be thinking straight. He had unknowingly spoken a word forbidden in Misaki High. Strangely, then again, maybe it's not so strange, Aozaki was single. She was undoubtedly attractive if she wasn't speaking to you. But she was permanently in a bad mood and didn't bother with small talk.
山城先生、徹夜明けですか？
Were you up all night, Mr. Yamashiro?
いや、だってほら、気になるでしょ？もうすぐ生徒会の役割から解放されるわけですしね。青崎くんほどの子が青春を謳歌しないのは教師として僕も心苦しい。
Oh, I was just, curious. You're almost free of your student council duties, and I'm simply raising a glass to your youth as your teacher.
お心遣いありがとうございます、山城先生。
Thank you ever so kindly for your concern, Mr. Yamashiro.
でしたら、今から付き合いましょうか、私たち。
If you're so concerned about me, perhaps we should date.
とりあえず、恋人同士らしく、そこの暗がりに連れ込んでいいですか？
God. But what would happen if
ね
people were to
え、
find
これから
out?
することとか、あまり人目につくとまずいので。
What would happen if they found out our dark little secret? Aozaki beamed. If looks could kill.
ごめん。
Jeez.
確かに正気じゃなかった。だからその明日にも僕から職を奪いそうな企みはやめてくれ。
Hell yeah, Oko. She could easily kick his ass if he's not hiding any secret evil demon powers. I swear he's a fucking Aizen. I fucking swear he's hiding something. You never trust the freaking guys who always have their eyes closed. Except if it's Brock. Seriously. Never.
I'm sorry, I was out of line. Please don't go doing anything that would put me out of a job.
そもそも受験生に恋はご法度だったしね。いや、健全で大いに結構。
You've got exams coming up, so of course you don't need to worry about relationships. Excellent! Yes! You study hard, Aozaki!
Mr. Yamashiro laughed uncomfortably.
まったくです。くれぐれも口には気をつけてくださいね、山城先生。これから行くところでそんな浮ついた頭のやつとかいませんからね、クマ。
Good. Please think before you speak in the future. Certain people at the mansion might not take kindly to slips of the tongue. Right, Kuma?
そうね。
Right.
パーティーといってもあくまで誕生会って話だし。
Sure, it's a party, but it's for someone's birthday. I was starting to feel a little inadequate. I wasn't as attractive or as cool as Aozaki. Well, you're pretty cute, though. I think you're very cute, Kuma. I mean, I wasn't even sure my college plan was really going to work. I felt more anxious every day. Pathetic, I know. I didn't already have enough to worry about. There was the equally big problem of a boy at school.
けどよくクオンジさんが承諾したわね。青崎の話じゃ彼女の父親でさえめったに入れないんでしょ。
I'm surprised Miss Konji is holding a party at her place. Asaki, you mentioned her, even her father rarely gets to visit.
それには私も驚いてる。人間変われば変わるもんだってね。
It came as a shock to me too, actually. I guess people really can change.
しずきくんのお友達なら上がってもらって構わないけど。
Suzuki's friends can come too. I don't mind.
なんてセリフアリスから出ると思わなかったわ。
Never thought I'd hear Alice say something like that. The gate to Shiro Inuzuka stood tall, as if designed to ward off visitors. Ozaki opened the gate. It wasn't even locked. I felt like we were passing into a different world. Was it just me, or did the trees and mountains look different inside? Oh, goddammit. I forgot who was narrating. The gate to Shironozuka stood tall, as if designed to warn off visitors. Ozaki opened the gate. It wasn't even locked. I felt like we were passing into a different world. Was it just me? Or did the trees and mountains look different inside? Hello, let's dive welcome to the stream. Hello, just like welcome to the stream. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Oh boy. What the this whole extra fucking thing? Oh my god. Hold on, let me check the days. Let me just check the calendar. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Okay, so actually Limbus is not going to start until the 31st, right? Fuck. Hold on. Oh god. This is going to... Okay. Hold on. Yep, December 31st. Okay. So, I somehow think that we're gonna have 2 more episodes after this. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. Instead of just 1. So, yep. Probably next weekend is gonna be Mahoyo as well. Okay, I'll do what I do in these games. I go with my gut the first round, and then we just check it off afterward. Maybe it's always unlocked. I spaced out and random thoughts filled my mind.
くまりくん、何しているんですか？行きますよ。
Oh, was that like not even a real choice?
Kumari, what are you doing? Let's go.
はい、すぐ行きます。
Oh, sorry. Coming. I too had already set off. I picked up my things and followed them. Azuki was verbally sparring with Mr. Yamashiro as they walked down the tree-lined path. I hurried after them. Looking up at the sky, I saw ominous clouds starting to roll in.
あれ？今日の天気予報どうだったっけ？
Oh, wait. What's the weather forecast for today? The heavens look like they could open up at any moment. Would I have to trek back home in the rain? Once we were past the woods, I could see more clearly. And the clearings to the large building that felt out of time.
おや、これはまた立派な洋館だ。幽霊屋敷なんて誰が言い出したんだろうね。誹謗中傷もいいところだ。
What a magnificent European mansion. How could anyone call such a work of art a haunted house is beyond me.
そうでもないですよ。火のないところに煙は立たないって言葉。ここに限っては本当ですから。お化けが出たくらいで騒がないでくださいね、山城先生。
Well, they kinda had a point. No smoke without fire, right? That kind of thing happens around here. You should keep an eye out for ghosts, Mr. Yamashiro.
青崎くんがそんな冗談を口にするなんて、僕らとしてはそっちの方が怖いな。
I find your attempts at humor scarier than any ghost, Ozaki.
Damn, they really hate each other. God. I wonder if he actually believed her. I've known Ozaki for 3 years, and I think she's never told a joke with that expression.
青崎、今の話、本当？
Ozaki, were you serious about that?
お化けが出るかは別にして、不思議なことなら起こらないこともないわ。
Ghosts aside.
大丈夫。
Oh.
おかしなものを見てもスルーすれば害はないから。
Strange stuff does happen here. Nothing to worry about, though. If you see anything weird, ignore it. I agreed with Mr. Yamashiro. I ignore anything weird, even ghosts. Was kind of a scary thing to say. The foyer of the Kwanji estate was colder than I expected. I knew the mountains were colder, but this was something else. Felt like winter in here.
中も驚きですね。外見から典型的なチューダー式かと思いましたが、ロビーの作りはロマネスク建築に近い。
Would you look at this decor? From the outside, it looks like a standard Tudor-style construction, but the foyer is closer to Romanesque architecture.
隣の通路とロビーとでも大きく年代が違いますね。まるでここだけ違う建物から持ってきた。おや？
The connecting hallway and the lobby here appear to be from different time periods. It's as though another building has been tacked on. Oh?
不思議、山城がいるよ。
What? Seriously? Mr. Yamashiro?
I knew all the supporting cast would be here. I heard a stupid, irritating voice behind me. And sure enough, there was an idiot standing in the foyer.
お、小鹿も一緒じゃん。
Whoa, Kajika too.
そっか、会長ったら朝からいないと思ったら二人を迎えに行ってたんだな。
I wonder where the press got to this morning. Guess she was picking up you two, huh?
ちょっとなんでホウスケがいんのよ。
Hey, what's Hosuke doing here?
宗十郎が声をかけたんでしょ。あいつ今日はみんなを喜ばせるとか張り切ってたから。
Sojiro probably invited him. He said something this morning about a nice surprise for everyone.
ま、適切なチョイスじゃないけど最悪ってわけでもないんじゃない？木の実くん、とにかく騒がしいし。
Can't say I agree with the choice, but it could be worse. At least Konomi can liven the mood.
おう、任せとけ。ご期待に沿うよう今日は大量に新ネタ仕込んできたからね。階段もモノマネ芸もそう簡単には品切れにはならねえぜ。
Hell yeah, I can. I got a bunch of party tricks and jokes ready to go. Ghost stories and brushes, you name it.
騒がしいだけならガチョウでも代用は効くでしょうに。しずきの考えってほんとわかんない。
If we wanted something loud and annoying, we would have brought a cockatoo. I can never tell what that Suzuki is thinking.
ホウスケ、バカッとしてないで荷物持ってよ。
Hosuke, make yourself useful and help me with my luggage.
そこはボケだよね。ボケって言うんだよね、普通。
Come on, you know I'm funny.
I ignored him and put my overnight bag down on the floor.
中身見ないでよね。
Don't look inside.
頼まれたって見ないっしょ。小鹿の色気のない着替えとかもう No thanks, no future, no tax.
What the fuck did he just say? What the fuck did he... That's not what he said!
It's like, no thanks, no future, no tax, is what he said. What does that even mean? I know. I don't want to see your boy grandma underwear anyway.
いや、にしても重いな。体に似合わず重装備じゃねえか、おい。
Oh man, this is heavy. Your granny panties made from chainmail.
Hosuke picked up my bag and carried it toward the hallway to the east wing. Of course it was heavy. Couldn't come here without my trusty wok, cleaver, rice, and char siu. What if I wanted fried rice later? What? She was planning to cook?
あっちが今よ。基本パーティー会場はこっちだから。
The drawing room's over there. That's where the party's gonna be.
それとアリスの気遣いで客室も用意されているから疲れたらそっちに移動して。着替えとかは客室で済ませちゃってね。
Alice made up guest rooms for each of you. So if you're tired, head on up. You can change in there too if you'd like. Huh. Huh. In that case... Oh my god! So it does feel like the first choice, like, didn't affect anything at all. It was just to prepare you for the fact there were choices. But this feels like a real choice. Oh my god. Oh god. God damn it. Yeah, this is like an old school type of choice where you have zero idea of what the consequence. This isn't like making a choice between characters. Oh god, this is so old school. It's like, it's not a choice between like making a decision to go like to like in a turning point in the story. It's like doing random bullshit like going to one room or to the other and having zero idea how that could possibly affect things. God. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Fuck berries. I'll check out the guest room. That's what I would do in that case. I'll check out the guest room first.
ホウスケ、やっぱり荷物返して先に自分の部屋を見てくるから。青崎、その客室ってどこ？
Husky, give me back my luggage. I'm gonna go look at my room. Where are the guest rooms, Azaki?
クマの部屋は2階の東館の手前から2つ目。
Second floor of the east wing. Yours is the second one down.
鍵は開いてるわ。部屋の机の上に鍵があるから出てくるときはそれで施錠して。
It's unlocked. But are we setting up for a fucking murder mystery? But there's a key on the desk in there, so go ahead and use it to lock the door on your way out. Are we going to really have a freaking Umi Neko after all? I nodded before making my way to the stairs. On the second floor, I found my room. Is there going to be like a storm tonight that's going to lock everyone in here on the mountain? I found my room as described. What is this? What is this thing over here? It was unoccupied. I checked to make sure I was alone, then put down my luggage and stowed my wallet in a pocket. I consider keeping my favorite bunny-shaped computer pass and Lucky Charm with me. But all I contained was a yearly school festival photo anyway. I left it on the table. Oh god, is this gonna affect anything that she doesn't have her fucking photo? Oh god. I was gonna be spending the night in an unfamiliar building. It was best to travel light.
鍵はああ、これね。
Now where is the hot key? Oh, here it is. It was a brass key. An old-fashioned and elaborate design that perfectly complemented the mansion's European theme. Okay, thank you for the warnings, Furumazer. Okay. Okay. I won't try to. I'll try not to. I'll try. You step back in the second floor corridor. It depends on what happens in the story. I will try, though. You're here, too? Oh, God. In the corner of my eye, I spotted an old man in the hallway. Must be one of the guests. I set off in his direction to greet him.
あれ？
Huh? As soon as I did, the old man had vanished. I checked the foyer downstairs, but he wasn't there either.
西館の方に行ったとか？
Maybe he went to the west wing. It was a little concerning, but it would have been rude to wander around the house without greeting the owner first. I headed for the east wing drawing room, where laughter was ringing from within. Azaki was waiting in the East Wing.
ごめん、待たせた？
Sorry. Did I keep you long?
別に。私も今のところやることないし。
No. Not like I have anything else to do anyway.
とりあえず中に入って。顔見知りばっかりだけど、一応挨拶はしておかないとね。
Is he gonna be the victim? Oh my god. I just, it feels like they're setting up for a murder mystery. It really does. Let's head inside. I think you know most of the guests, but we should still introduce you. That's Azaki for you. Always likes to do things properly. With her characteristic sincerity on full display, she turned the doorknob. The moment he entered, I had to stop myself from jumping out of my skin. The parlor was cozy compared to the lobby, but I didn't have time to appreciate it. I was too distracted by a familiar face I hadn't expected to run into. Oh, she knew Alice? First was Alice Kwanji. I was nervous because I'd only met her once or twice, but she wasn't the one who surprised me. Oh. Oh! Oh, no. Next was Beo. He was a child who often hung around the shopping district. Almost like a guardian spirit. Or perhaps a greedy little goblin. I'd spoken to him before, so he wasn't shocked either. Oh, okay, so he is gonna get to know everyone in the town. And frickin', okay, so it's not him. Well, that's cool. Everyone just ignores that he has elf ears. Last was the student council vice president. Bring you luck. Come to think of it, he was acquainted with Azaki and Suzuki, so it made sense he'd be here at this birthday party. Yeah, I thought he was going to be there here too, yeah. It did make sense, right?
ちょっと、なんで築地がいるの？
Hey, what's Tsukichi doing here?
あら、飛び丸も来るって言ってなかったっけ？
Oh, didn't I say he was coming?
というか、いちいち言わないとダメだったかしら？
Should I have let you know if he was going to show up?
ダメってことは別にないけど。
I don't exactly have a problem with him.
ならいいじゃない。生徒会じゃ毎日顔合わせているんだし、
Yeah,
気にならないでしょ？
I was thinking that. So what's the issue? We see each other every day at the student council, don't we?
学校の中と外は別よ。だいたい私これ普段着なんだし。
Ah, she likes him. Well, we're not in school. And, well, I'm in my regular clothes. Ah, she likes him. Azaki gave me a look that said, and? Of course there was a problem! Could you blame me for hiding it? To be frank, I had a crush on Debbie Maruzuki Tsukichi! I knew it. I felt this way for 3 years. 3 whole years! And I still hadn't said anything. I knew it was spineless of me. This might not mean much coming from me, but I wasn't always a coward. During my freshman year, I was only vaguely aware of him as Azaki. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! We have this guy who's at the center of a conflict and who's gonna be the heir to a fucking rich family. And a friggin' isolated European mansion where a bunch of people are gathering. Oh my god. And witches! And a love story! Yes! Alright, let's see where this goes! my freshman year. I was only vaguely aware of him as Alzaki's co-worker. I only really became aware of my feelings during second year. He spoke to me often, maybe because he trusted me as Alzaki's friend. And whenever he did, I went home happy. At the time, I didn't know why. The realization hit me when we happened to be cleaning up together after a school festival in my second year. We were just tidying things away when, BAM! I realized maybe I'd liked him all along. I say love's a poison. But yeesh! Talk about delayed effects! Anyway, nothing really changed after that. In an act of rebellion against my simple-minded family, I decided to never inherit the family business. I mean, she has 4 brothers. That shouldn't be an issue. That was why I like to believe I've been hardworking and disciplined since middle school. It's a personal point of pride. And it made me all the more excruciating to accept that I've been overtaken by teenage infatuation. You could say that I lack courage. Eventually, school year passed by even as I did nothing about my feelings. But I never got over him. We entered the fall of my 3rd year. Graduation was close, but I still had no idea what to do about my crush. Then I learned to my surprise that Tsukichi would be attending a local college. I had this on good authority. Oh my god, did she want to go? Oh. Oh, did she want to go to the same college as him? I had this on good authority since I'd flexed my powers as a student council member to dig into it. It wasn't Mizora, but if he was going to a nearby school, that would be unfortunate. After all, if I also went to college nearby, I wouldn't be able to cut my ties with him. Ozaki told me once.
飛び丸、クマのこと気に入ってると思うけど。
Oh, what the fuck are you waiting for, girl? Seriously? Pretty sure Tobimaru's interested in Yukuma.
だってあいつ、好きなやつとしか世間話しないでしょ。
He only makes small talk with people he likes, right? Yeah, that's, yeah, it's also the whole thing about, like, can you actually believe someone could like you? Is, like, a huge thing to get over. I wanted to believe it was true. I mean, he even broke his arm to save me during the craziness this summer. You know, those giant earth-shattering events that changed the entire course of human history? But who cares about that? Oh, God damn it. I didn't know if Tsukichi had a girlfriend, but I was sure I had a chance if I asked him out. But... Giving in felt like throwing away everything I've fought for so far. Ever since I was a kid, I'd planned ahead. I used to look down on classmates who were obsessed with childish dreams and romance. And now here I was, actually willing to give up 6 long years of hard work for the dumbest of reasons. That wasn't me. That wasn't the Kojiko Kumari I was trying to become.
小塚？どうしたの？考え事？
Hello? Earth Takuma, you okay there?
うん。ちょっと頭冷やしてた。おかげで落ち着いたから問題なし。
さて、クオンジさんに挨拶しないとね。
Yeah, I just needed a moment to clear my head. I'm okay now. I think I'll go say hi to Miss Kwanji. So I said, but I couldn't shake a slight tinge of regret. I should have listened to Ozaki, instead of laughing through my nose when she said to wear something nice at the party. God damn it! Maybe I could borrow one of Alice's dresses. She and I are about the same size if you ignore the difference in height. No. I barely know her. Hello, Vitaly. Welcome to the stream. Well, it's not like I had a nice dress to wear anyway, so there isn't much I could have done to impress him. I clapped my hands on my cheeks to get my head on straight and tried to carry myself as I always did. After greeting the mistress of the house, I went into the adjacent sunroom. I'm so sorry, Vitaly. I'm doing okay. I'm glad you recovered, at least. I recognized the other guest here, so there was no need for introductions. Sunroom and drawing room were connected, and you could see each room from the other. Miss Kwanji sat on a sofa in the drawing room, elegantly sipping a cup of tea. Chatting nearby were Hosuke and Mr. Yamashiro. Didn't expect to see him here.
ほう、裏庭の方にちらりと見えたのは多くの木なのですか。日本で言えば奈良ですが、僕の記憶には該当しないな。
Ah, so those were oak trees in the backyard. We have Nara trees here in Japan, but I don't remember them looking like yours.
何か特別な品種なんでしょうね。日本のものとイギリスのものは見た目からして違いますし、多くの品種はそれこそ400以上ありますから。
It must be a unique species. Japanese and British oaks look very different. And I understand that there are some 400 or more species of oak.
相変わらず自分の言いたいことしか言わないよね、この人。ハリスちゃん、この先生は人の心にずかずか踏み込んでくる蛮族だから無視しちゃっていいぜ。
5 days, that sounds kind of brutal. Dang.
He's just droning on about the stuff he likes. As if anyone else actually cares. Fair warning, Alice. He's the kind of teacher who doesn't give a damn what students think. So you're better off ignoring him.
それより俺と冬休みの予定について話し合わない？
Never mind that. Want to do anything over winter break?
ハリスちゃん、スキーとか苦手そうだな。そこでこの頼れる木の実宝介が手取り足取り教えたいな。
You don't seem like much of a skier. I could teach you if you want.
二人とも退屈とは程遠い人なのね。
Can't either of you talk about something interesting for once?
理解したわ。木の実くんと先生はしつけられたウッドペッカーのよう。
It's like listening to a pair of woodpeckers.
あの木をつつくか喋ってるだけのアホ踊りと同格っすか、このシャバゾウども。アリスさんから鳥認定されないソウの字に比べてちょっとだけ格上と見たっす。
You can't talk in front of them, Robin.
You put these front doors on the same level as just picking blood with bad brains. Better than Sonoji, I guess, but only slightly. まあ死ぬか生きるかだけの自分に比べたらどっちも小物っすけど。Still, I'm way better than either of them. And all I do is live and die. I'm your bloody extra life.
何？あのまるっとした鳥。
Oh, can they not hear him? Okay, that makes sense. What is wrong with that fat bird? Hello, Saw. Welcome to the stream. There was a blue robin flitting to and fro around Miss Kwanji's head, chirping adorably. Okay, so they can't understand him.
But whenever I tried to land on her shoulder, she batted it away. Is that how she raised her pets? Asaki was nowhere to be seen. She was probably in the kitchen or bathroom. With nobody to talk to, I took a seat and let my thoughts wander until...
クマリも招待されてたんだな。
Hey, Kamari. They invite you too?
随分と遅かったが、またアルバイトか？
Work get out late today?
Sukichi kicked off a conversation in his usual casual way. His slender arms were picturesque, even while holding a glass of juice.
アルバイトは休み。今回の3連休全部休み入れたから。お金も予定額貯まったし。
You're not the only one who's thirsty, Sukichi. I'm off work today. I took 3 whole days off, actually. I'm on track to hit my budget anyway.
そうか、そりゃよかった。岬脱出ロケットはもう秒読み段階ってことだな。
Nice! The countdown's ticking until lift off from Misaki, eh?
となると、早朝のコンビニで顔を合わせるのもいよいよおしまいか。そういえば、俺がタバコを吸おうとしたら水ぶっかけてきたの、お前さんだったっけか？
I guess we won't be saying good morning to each other at the corner store anymore. Wait, wasn't it you who dumped water on me for trying to smoke once?
That took me back. Back in my freshman year, there was a student cocky enough to smoke in my student store's parking lot. He was from a different school, but that didn't matter. I ran up to him, warned him, then hosed him down with water. Can't believe I did that to a stranger. I got flustered and tried to apologize, but the boy was already reaching for another cigarette before I even finished. He turned out to be Tobimaru Tsukiji.
いやあの後まさか生徒会室で再会するとは思わなかった。俺はあれか
Oh my god!
気に入った女どもにはまず水か喧嘩をふっかけられる運命なのかね。
Wow, oh, he's just saying it. Oh my god.
Man, I really didn't expect to see you again. Much less in the student council room. Maybe that's my destiny. To get sprayed with water by girls I like.
たまたまでしょ。それより築地、いつから来てたの？
It's just like that sometimes. When did you get here, Tsukiji?
俺たちは午前中
She's
からだ
just
よ。
straight up ignoring
木
it.
の実の野郎が
Damn.
張り切っててな。
You're gonna
仕方な
regret
く
that.
We've been here since this morning. Kanomi got a bug in his ass, so I didn't have a choice.
誕生会は夕方6時からだから、まだ時間に余裕はある。
The birthday party is until 6, so we got plenty of time.
疲れてるなら部屋で休んできたらどうだ？ちょいと顔色悪いぜ。
If you're tired, why don't you go take a nap in one of the rooms? You look pretty pale.
If I had to describe the most unfair aspect of Tsukiji, it was his ability to be sensitive even while coming off as rude. For my part, I was way too shy. It took a serious effort to talk to a lot of people in a new place, even if I already knew them.
そうね。ちょっと客室で一息入れてくる。
Yeah, good idea. I'll go take a break.
おう、そうしろそうしろ。くまりの部屋は確か。
Wow. Wow.
That's the spirit. Which one was your room again?
ねえトビー、宗十郎さんどこ行ったか知らない？
Hey, Chobi. Do you know where Sojiro went?
宗十郎なら買い出しじゃないのか？
Shopping, I think.
飲み物が足りないとか言ってたしな。
Said something about needing more drinks.
本当？行くなら僕に声かけてくれればよかったのに。あの人の自分でできることは全部一人でやっちゃうところ、僕どうかと思うな。
Well, he could have said something. I wish he wouldn't try to do everything by himself all the time.
まあ、そこが動物っぽくていいんだけど。
Not that I got anything against lone wolves. Haha, get it? 'Cause I'm a wolf. As I mentioned earlier, the blonde boy's name was Beo. I didn't know his full name, nor had he ever formally introduced himself. So Kichi, Ozaki, and Suzuki all called him Beo, so I just followed their lead. He seemed to be fond of Suzuki. Whenever he had a chance, you'd hear him go,
宗十郎さん、今度のお休み遊園地に行きたいです。
Sojiro, I want to go to a theme park next time you're on break.
宗十郎さん、お腹減っちゃってません？ぜひご一緒しましょう。
Sojiro, are you hungry? Let's go out for lunch.
宗十郎さん、特に理由はありませんけど、頭撫でてほしいです。
Sojiro, can you pat me on the head? No real reason, I just want you to. And so on. He clung to him like a cat to a curtain. Was Suzuki even the kind of person that was popular with kids? All the Sojiro every day was starting to grate on me. Anyway, I went to find my guest room.
くまり、部屋は分かってんのか？
Gamori, do you know where your room is?
はじめに青崎に聞いた。30分ぐらいで戻るから。
Well, that's cute. Aw, he looks up to him. It's nice that they became friends. God damn it. It feels like they're giving us like a skeleton of friggin' of like the vague outline of what happens of like the character relationships in Mahoyo 2, except for the main plot. God. It's like we're knowing everything except the main plot. It's jeez. I asked Ozaki earlier. She'll be back in about 30 minutes. Oh. Out in the hallway, I ran into Ozaki. She seemed to be on her way from the bedrooms to the hall.
青崎も休憩？あの突き当たりってあんたの部屋なの？
You taking a break too, Ozaki? Is that your room at the end?
そうだけど、別に部屋には寄ってないわよ。
Yeah, but I'm not going in there.
私はちょっとした探し物の途中だから気にしないで。
I'm just looking for something. Don't mind me. God damn it! What is she embarrassed about? Ozaki took the stairs down at the first floor. I unlocked the door and entered my room. Nobody was inside, and there was no signs of any items having been disturbed. Wow, interesting that you make note of that. Almost like there's gonna be a mystery.
疲れた。
I'm beat. I plowed my butt down on the bed. I was always self-conscious around Sokichi, but Miss Quanti made me nervous in a different way. For some reason, I always felt a pang of guilt whenever she looked at me. It was like being gently interrogated, being confronted with all of my life's failures. I doubt she meant to make me feel that way. It was just how I reacted to her. Nobody was perfect, after all.
青崎もしずきもよくあの子と暮らせるもんだわ。
I don't know how Ozaki and Suzuki can live with her every day. I can only respect them for that. Ozaki simply had an iron will. I bet she lived life without any regrets. Suzuki was completely different. It was clear he was just oblivious to how scary Miss Quanti's gaze could be.
それはともかく。
Anyway, I fell back around to the bed. Outside my window, the sky was overcast. The weather forecast had said the 3-day weekend was supposed to be sunny. Not so in the mountains, I suppose. At this point, I'd met 6 people staying here. Azaki, Miss Kwanji, Suzuki, Tsukiji, that idiot Hosuke, Mr. Yamashiro, Beo, and Beo. Miss Kwanji had implied there were other guests staying here too. It was the old man. Oh god! Oh my god. Oh, there's totally gonna be a fucking murder. Oh my god. This was a Western style house and people didn't take their shoes off at the entrance, so I couldn't guess their number by counting shoes. For now, I had no idea how many other people were here. I decided to rest my eyes and take a short nap. One trick I picked up from years of part-time work was the ability to sleep in exact 15-minute intervals. Damn. I figured out how to go to sleep whenever I feel like it, but damn, setting the time like that takes skill. As I drifted off, I heard a laugh. Or was it a scream? Oh, there we go! There we go!
Yoshi.
Alright. 15-minute nap done. I checked myself in the mirror. I took a hairbrush out of my bag, quickly brushed my hair, and left the room. As I locked the door behind me, I heard an unfamiliar voice coming from downstairs. A new guest? I didn't hear a peep until I left the guest room. I must have had great soundproofing.
Yeah.
Oh, they're here too. Oh my god.
It's really coming down out there.
連休中は晴れるという話でしたが、2日目からこれとは我々もついていない。
Damn, we're just getting the entire cast up in here. Oh my god.
I thought it was supposed to be clear skies all through the long weekend, but I guess we couldn't be that lucky.
Fuck. God damn it, I gave him and Yamashiro the same voice. I gotta change it. Sorry.
I guess we couldn't be that lucky.
どうでしょう。ここに集まった人間に問題があるとも取れますが、まあ、エイリ神父に問題がないかといえば、それはそれで首を縦に触れないのですけど。
Oh my god, the only ones we're missing are Touko for obvious reasons and the other lady. I forgot her name. Perhaps the first problem lies with the people here. Then again, I can hardly disagree with you if you say this isn't a problem, Father. Oh, she's here
そういう
too!
ことは思うだけで口にしちゃダメよ、ゆいち
You don't have to say everything you think, Yui.
ゃん。あ、お洗濯ちゃんと片付けてきた？お布団とか出しっぱなしじゃないかしら。
Oh, did you leave the laundry outside? Please tell me our sheets are getting wet as we speak.
それはご心配なく、今日のメンツを聞いた時点でしっかり取り込ませていただきました。不吉な予感しかしませんでしたので。
Everyone is here! Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, it's taken care of. I had a feeling something bad would happen today. The guests were from to church. Miss Kwanji appeared to have overheard them. She came out from the east wing to greet them.
面目ない。せっかくお招きいただいたのに遅くなりました。お
Forgive
かわ
our
りはありませんか、アリスさん。
forgive our tardiness after you personally invited us. Are you well, Alice?
あなたを呼んだ覚えはないけど、来てしまったのなら仕方がないわね。どうぞあちらに。
I don't remember inviting you, but you're here now, so I suppose that's fine. This way.
リツカさんの席しか用意していなかったけれど、急いで椅子を用意するわ。
I only prepared a seat for Ritsuka, but I'll get some more chairs.
別段お構いなく。リツカはともかく、私とエイリ神父は早々に立ち去りますから。
No need to go out of your way. Father Irie and I will be leaving soon.
それと、椅子も間に合っています。いざとなればリツカが椅子になると。
Damn. Wow, you freaky. Besides, if we need to sit down, we can just sit on Ritsuka.
ゆいちゃんひどい。何がひどいって、本気で人間椅子にさせられる現実とか、実力行使できるゆいちゃんと私のパワーバランスがひどい。
Saying something about power balance. Hey, that's mean, Yui. And what makes it worse is you're not even joking.
お姉さんに対して当たりきつすぎると思うわ、私。
You should be nicer to your big sister. I'll just call these guys Team Church. Miss Konji led Father Irie and Yuika into the drawing room. Father Irie looked like he was enjoying himself. He was always so laid back with a permanent smile on his face. It's hard to tell how he really felt about being here. Sister Yuika was clearly unhappy. Then again, like Father Irie, her expression rarely changed, so who knew how she really felt? And then there was...
あ、コジカちゃんだ。チャオ。
Oh, Kojika! Ciao! Ritsuka. I wonder what manner of beast lurked beneath that cheerful veneer. Probably not even a kitten.
こんにちは、リツカさん。
Hi, Ritsuka.
リツカさんたちも誘われたんですか、パーティー。
I didn't know you were invited.
ええ、ぜひ来てくださいってあっちゃんから。
Yeah, Ali told me I definitely had to come.
エイリさんとユイちゃんにはアコちゃんから手紙があったみたい。
Father Airy and Yuiga both got a letter from Ako.
もしかして招待状の差出人ってそれぞれ違うのかしら。
I love how her nickname for Alco is like the witch name Ako. Wait, does that mean different people got different invitations?
そうみたいですね。私はしずきからだったし。
Seems like it. I was invited by Suzuki. Ritsuko is Yuika's sister, and not a real member of the clergy. She was a regular citizen of Misaki. I saw her every now and then in the shopping district.
それよりリツカさん、雨降ってきたんですか？
Anyway, what's the deal with the weather?
パラパラとね。すぐに止んでくれればいいけど。
I got sick. Oh my god! I know, right? It started raining, but hopefully it'll clear up soon. Oh my god! Ritsuko glanced outside, concerned. Choices! I should just go home. Oh my god, does that like end the game? Oh my god. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna predict this. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Ritsuka, but it looks like the rain's only gonna get worse.
寒っ。ここ外より寒くない？
It feels cold, even colder here than it does outside.
ですね。今に移動しましょう。
Yeah, let's move to the drawing room.
賛成だけど。
I agree, but
ま、宗十郎さんには宗十郎さんの仕事があるんでしょうしね。待っててあげようと思ったけど、余計な気遣いかも。
oh well. Sojiro's business is Sojiro's business. I was gonna wait for him, but there's probably no need. Yeah, where is Sojiro? Is he gonna get back or whatever? Like,
しずき、外にいたんですか？
Suzuki was outside?
ええ。山道の方で草を刈っていたわ。すごい勢いで。ヘリポートでも作るかっていうぐらい。
yeah, cutting the grass near the road. He was going at it hard, like he's expecting royalty. What is that a clue to?
I can never figure out what made that guy tick. I was too tiring to even try. I moved to the drawing room in search of warmth. The rain showed no sign of stopping. In fact, it seemed to be getting stronger. The sun hadn't set yet, but it was already dark as night outside. The party had yet to begin. Looking over the drawing room and the sunroom, I saw everyone engaged in conversation. The card game Hosuke brought had caused a stir in the drawing room. It was getting competitive, mainly. Apparently they were playing a fantasy-themed construction game from Germany called Puppet Pass. It was basically the kind of game where players were to sabotage their opponents. So everyone was putting on forced smiles while they schemed against each other. In contrast, the older people in the sunroom were drinking wine and watching the students intently.
驚きましたね。誕生会が始まるまで館内は自由に歩いていい決まりだとは。アリスさん、どんな心境の変化ですか？
I'm surprised you're allowing people to roam around before the birthday party, Alice. Had a change of heart.
別に。入られたら困るところは、そもそも壁に変えたから。今日だけの変更だけど、それなら遭難者も出ないでしょう。
Not particularly. I made walls where I didn't want people to go. It's only for today, so no one should get lost.
え？壁に変えたって何を？
You made walls? From what?
それに遭難者とか。アリスちゃんったら大げさなんだから。そりゃでけえ屋敷だけど迷子になんかなりませんよ。
What do you mean about people getting lost? I don't imagine it's big, but it's not that big.
私たちの客室も用意してくれたのね。夜になったら帰る予定だけど、心遣いは助かっちゃうな。
Thank you for preparing guest rooms for us, by the way. I plan to leave this evening, but I appreciate the gesture.
ゆいちゃん、せっかくだし服着替えてこない？
Since we're here, Yui, why don't you go change?
お姉さんのチャイナドレスとか貸してあげるから。さすがにパーティー会場にシスターはどうかと思うし。
I'll lend you my cheap power. Even a nun shouldn't attend a party in her habit.
結構です。魔女の家で冷装を脱ぐなど自殺行為。私はあなたのように遊びに来ているわけではありませんので。
I'm fine, thank you. Taking off my Mr. Code in a witch's house would be tantamount to suicide. Unlike you, I'm not here for fun.
いや、遊びに来てるんですけどね。私ですら手ぶらで来てるのに、シスターユイカと来たら。
We are here for fun, actually. Even I came unarmed. But Sister Yoika insisted.
どうしてこう、いつでも臨戦状態、よらば切る出刃包丁みたいな性格になったんだか。
Why do you always have to be so on edge like you're ready to fight at a moment's notice?
あなたたち二人が不真面目な分、私が引き締めなくてはいけないだけです。
Someone has to be serious out of the three of us. The clock struck 6. Outside it was completely dark. With Mr. Yamashiro and the church staff here, it'll probably be safe to go home tonight. But the rain gave me pause.
そろそろ支度をするべきではないかしら。
I think it's about time we got ready.
トッキーはどこに？
Has anyone seen Turkey? Miss Kanji declared the end of the card games with an unexpected question.
トッキー？トッキーって誰？
It's the old man. Toki? Who's Toki?
誰って東吉のじいさんだろう。あれ
You mean Mr. Toketsu? He's,
もしかして小鹿じいさんに挨拶してねえの？
Wait, Kajika, you haven't spoken to the old man yet?
知らない。まだこの家に人がいるの？今さらだけど、全部で何人の予定なの？このパーティー。
What old man? Are there even more people coming? How many guests are going to be at this party anyway?
私、青子、しずきくん、築地くん、木の実くん、くまりさん、トッキー、その他で合計13人。
Me, Aoko, Suzuki, Tsukiji, Konomi, you, Toki, and a few others. 13 in all.
さっきから一堂には揃わないみたいだけど。
We haven't been able to get everyone in the same room yet, though.
13人か。
13. 1, 2, 3. Count the people in the room. Just then. What the fuck? I heard a strange sound outside, like something cutting through the wind. It grew into a loud roar that seemed to pound the very walls of the building. Oh god, yeah, we are dropping frames like a motherfucker. What the hell is happening? How's it now? It should be better now. I think I swapped the internet connection to my fucking phone. My god, how many times would streams have been fucked if I didn't have this fucking 5G on my phone as a backup? My god. We were all distracted by that.
こんなメルヘン女、私をのけ者とかざけてんの？
Who the fuck are you? What? Lambda Delta? I don't even know what the... What? A new character? Oh God, what do I even voice do I even give back? Ay, jeez. Fuck fairies. Hello, Samuel. Oh my God, what the? You've got some nerve to exclude me, you little nursery rhyme girl!
こんなボンクラどもはホイホイ呼んで大本命かつ大人気この超英国美少女であるリデル様をなんであんたの誕生会に呼ばないのよ
You call these dimwits your birthday party, but not everybody's favorite English beauty, May Riddell Archelot! The girl who arrived was several times louder than the storm. Maybe she was the storm.
リデル、お前今日はよそでイベントだったじゃねえか。
Wait,
どうやってここに来やがった？
does she know Tsukiji?
Riddell? I thought you had other plans. How the hell did you even get here?
決まってるじゃないヘリを飛ばしてよ
By helicopter, obviously.
覚えておきなさい飛び丸あんたたちみたいな早くと違って私に不可能なんてないのちょっと一声かければ地球の裏側からだってミサイル飛ばせるんだから
I remember this well, Tobimaru. Unlike you extras, nothing is impossible for me. By the snap of my fingers, I can send missiles flying from the other side of the earth.
いや、ミサイル飛ばされてもな。
Well, don't do that.
About so much as a glance in our direction. The girl walked right up to Miss Kwanji. She was dressed in pink from head to toe. Oh my God. It's more accurate to call it a strut than a walk. Her boots made an aggressive clacking sound as they struck the ground.
ほら忙しくて引く手あまた史上初の奥越えウィッチ自他ともに認める業界ナンバーワンのアイドルがわざわざ専用機飛ばしてまで来てやったわよ
The association's creme de la creme, adored by countless admirers. The first witch star in history to pass 100 million fans has taken time out of a busy schedule to come here for you.
悔しいでしょ夢にも思わなかったぐらいサプライズでしょいいわ遠慮なく喜びなさい
How does that feel? It must feel so terrible. But such a wonderful surprise beyond your wildest dreams, no doubt. Go ahead, weep with joy. Wow. I never thought I'd see the day Miss Kwanji's stoicism replaced with pure irritation. Oh, she's like a rival polar opposite to Alice. I see. The girl in pink nodded smugly down at Miss Kwanji for finally noticing the rest of us.
But 何このトンチキなメンツせっかくの誕生会だってのに人選どうなってるの親の敵まで読んじゃってあんたそこまで病んじゃった
Atrocious. Who are these nobodies? I thought this was a birthday party. You have terrible taste in company. Are you really so sick in the head as to call your parents' enemies here?
ほらそこの神父とりあえず私たちに土下座した後全裸になってチキン食べながら切腹してくれない
Hey, you! Priest boy! Why don't you kiss our feet, strip, eat chicken, and then hang yourself?
あなたにだけは言われたくありませんね
You are absolutely the last person I want to hear that from.
アリスさんに謝罪というのならまずあなたがするべきではないですか奪ったものはきちんと本人に返さなければね
Perhaps you're the one who should be apologizing to Alice. When you steal something, it's only right to return it to the proper owner.
私はいいのよちゃんと後でお金払ったし
God damn it, we don't know what they're talking about! I'll have you know I paid her back in full, thank you.
アリスだってキャッシュで受け取ったんだし あれはもう私のもの。外野がいちいち口挟んでんじゃないわよ。
Alice accepted the money, so it's mine now, fair and square. Mind your own business.
なんとアリスさんが貴重なプロイを売却すると。
Oh my. Alice sold one of her precious ploys.
お金で解決できる問題じゃないと何度も言ったのだけど、この子資本主義の犬だからどう言っても返してくれないの。
I told her over and over that it wasn't up for sale, but she's a materialistic dog, so she never returned it.
またまた照れ隠ししちゃってこの。
Oh, sweet Alice, still playing coy.
あんたも取引上手よね。お金では譲れないとか言って巧みにレートを上げていくんだから。
That was just a savvy sales tactic. Everyone knows not for sale is just code for increasing the price.
なあ殿下、あのすげえ女どっかで見覚えあんだけど、アリスちゃんの知り合い？
Hey, Your Highness. That girl's something else. I can swear I've seen her somewhere before. Is she a friend of Alice's?
気のせいだ、忘れとけ。ありゃ関わったら破滅する系の女だ。百害あって一理もね。
Yeah, just imagine things. Forget about it. She's nothing but trouble. All harm, no good.
そうですよね。俺もあそこまでキラキラしている人はちょっと。
Yeah, you're right. I probably couldn't handle her.
Despite whatever Tsukiji was saying, I knew the truth. Her name was Riddell. She stayed at Tsukiji's house for a time. Oh! Apparently their fathers were business acquaintances. Well, I say she stayed with him, but the Tsukiji estate was so large, they were basically in different houses. Or at least I hope that was the case.
一応聞いてあげるけど。
Ooh, oh wow, wow, what a rival, my god. No wonder she's so intimidated. I suppose I should ask.
リデル、あなた何をしに来たの？
Riddell, what are you doing here?
何ってあんたの誕生会でしょ？
What do you mean, Alice? It's your
飛
birthday!
び丸の家に電話したら、坊ちゃんならクオンジさんの家の誕生会に出かけたとか言っちゃってさ。
When I called Toby Maru's house, they told me the young master is attending a birthday party at Miss Quanji's house.
もうカーッと頭ハイになっちゃって、ライブキャンセルして飛んできたってわけ。
I couldn't let that slide, so I canceled my concert at the last minute and flew here. Oh my god. In Toby Maru's chapter, when it says his father wants him to marry a foreign girl, that's her. Wow. Oh my god. That was just some random thing mentioned in passing. Oh my god.
あなた、私の誕生日覚えている？
Do you even remember when my birthday is?
当たり前じゃない。自分のは忘れてもあんたのだけは忘れな。
Of course I do! I could forget mine, but I could never forget your...
あれ？まだ秋よね、この国。
Wait a second. It's still autumn here, isn't it?
よかった。脳はまだ正常ね、リデル。
Glad to see you haven't lost your mind completely.
ほら、私、あなたの頭を叩きすぎたでしょ？
I hit your head a little too hard last time, remember?
それで気の毒な結果を招いてしまったのかと少しだけ心配してしまったわ。
My god, look at... I don't think we've ever seen this expression in Alice. You had me ever so slightly worried that I might have caused you brain damage.
ちょっと飛び丸、何嘘言ってんのよ。今日はアリスの誕生日じゃないっての。
Tobimaru, you liar! It's not Alice's birthday at all!
いや、でも招待状には確かにクオン自邸で誕生会をするからぜひ参加するようにとだな。
I thought it was Alice's birthday. Huh.
Wait, the invitation definitely mentioned a birthday party at the Kawanji estate.
そうそう、俺も会長から2000円と引き換えに招待状もらったよ。
My too. Man, that invitation cost me a fortune. 2,000 yen for the press, can you believe it?
Oh my god.
ところで、料金取られたの俺だけじゃないよね。
Wait, I wasn't the only one who had to pay, was I?
知らない方が幸せな話ってどこにでもあるんですね。
Oh my god.
ああ、私もクオン自邸で誕生会をすると覚えてきましたが。
Some things are better left unsaid. Though I do recall something about a birthday party at the Quanchi estate.
でも、あっちゃんの誕生日じゃないのよね。
But it's not Ali's birthday, right?
なぜそんな勘違いを生んだのかしら。
Looks like there's been a misunderstanding.
確かに誕生会だけど、私じゃなくてトッキーの誕生会よ。
Yes, we are here for a birthday party, but not mine. It's Turkey's.
彼、私に祝ってほしいと言うから、この屋敷を会場にしただけなのだけど。
He wanted me to celebrate his birthday, so I simply made this mansion the venue.
I reread the invitation. You are cordially invited to a birthday party at the Kawanji estate. Now I see. That didn't say anything about whose party it was.
やっほー、盛り上がっちゃって何の騒ぎ？
Hey everyone! What are we all getting worked up about?
リデルあんた、なんでここにいんのよ。ラヤはねえ、今 NK ホールでライブやってんじゃないの？
Wait! Riddle! What are you doing here? What about your concert at Tokyo Bay?
私、ビデオ録画してるんですけど。
I haven't done the VCR to record it!
サボタージュ。ランチのカレーが辛かったから。
It's been sabotaged. The curry I had for lunch today was too spicy.
そんなバカな理由でコンサートをドタキャンするやつがいるか。音楽の神に謝れ。ファンをなんだと思ってんのよ、あんたは。
Is that her idol name, Riddle Riddle? So she's an idol as well as a witch. What the hell kind of a reason is that? Apologize to the god of music right now! What are your fans?
やっぱりこいつマジうざ
い。It's always yappy 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 yap with you.
だいたい私音楽とかどうでもいいし、なんだ私に貢ぐだけの働きありだし、ライブが跳ねた後はいつも虚しくなってディスカスするし。
I don't care about music or any of that crap. Fans support me financially. That's it. I always end up feeling all emo after concerts anyway. That's when the razor blades come out.
スポットライトは当たっても、本当の私は誰も見てくれないし。
Even when I'm in the spotlight, no one still sees the real me.
Whoa, that took a dark turn. I feel like I've intruded in the middle of something here. Chirping sweetly, a blue robin landed on the girl's shoulder.
はいはいはい、さすがリデルさん、感情のオンオフ激しいっすね。本当の私を見てとか見る辺全開で恥ずかしくないっすか？恥ずかしくないんすよね。すげえ、やっぱリデルさん魔術師よりアイドル向けっす。
Nothing ever rifles with you, me. Rifle range with you, me. Your emotions are all over the place. Come into the room like you're in the place and then complain about no one seeing the real you. Come on. You're definitely more a mangle and ringer than a mage!
そうよ悪い。どうせ私は報われない。自分を主役と勘違いしている小じきみたいな最下層な生き物なのよ。
Oh my
どうけなのよ。
god. She's fucking Miyu from Danganronpa. Oh my god, she's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know, sorry. I'm just tired of never seeing my efforts pay off. I go around thinking I'm the best of the best when I'm really the lowest of the low. Just a dumb clown.
分かってるからほっといてよロビン。後できっちり細切れにして犬に食わせてあげるから。
I know already, so leave it alone, Robin. I'll chop you off and feed you to a dog later. Her newest guest was talking to a bird. She really was one of those crazy pop stars you hear about in the tabloids.
なるほど。時津さんの誕生会でしたか。
So it's Mr. Tokitsu's birthday party.
私たちもどうして呼ばれたのか半信半疑でしたが、それなら合点がいきます。
We wondered why we've been invited, but now I understand.
シスターユイカなんて、これは罠だから完全武装で行くべきですとか言い出す始末ですし。
Sister Yuika even suggested we come fully armed, because she thought it was a trap.
しかしクオンジさん、肝心の時津百合彦氏はどこに？
So, Miss Kwanji, where is the guest of honor?
私たちも挨拶をしていないのですが。
We haven't seen him yet.
そういえば、そうね。
Now that you mention it.
青子、トッキーは？
Where is Sojiro as well? Aoko, have you seen Toki?
え、いないの？夕食の手配全部あの人が担当なのに。とびきりのシェフ団を手配するから君たちはゆっくりしていなさいって自慢してたじゃない。
He's not here, but he was in charge of the dinner arrangements. He told us we could take it easy because he'd be arranging some top chefs.
そりゃおかしいな。そういう段取りならシェフ団とやらは4時には到着していないと間に合わねえぞ。
That's a bit weird, isn't it? If that was the plan, the chefs would need to arrive by 4 at latest in order to make time for dinner.
誰か時津のじいさんを見なかったか？
Hasn't anybody seen Yurihiko?
お昼まではここにいたけど、それ以降は見てないよ。
He was here until noon, but I haven't seen him since.
私は一度も見てないわ。何度か席を外したけど、その時も見かけなかったし。
I haven't seen him at all. I stepped out a few times, but he wasn't outside either.
昼過ぎから今まで5時間近く誰もトッキーを見ていないの。
Oh boy, he's the victim. He totally is. It's been nearly 5 hours since noon. Has nobody seen him during that time? The room was silent. Everyone seemed to be The room was silent. Everyone seemed to be waiting for someone else to say something. Even Husky and the pink girl didn't have any banter to offer.
あ、なんすかこの空気。カラオケ始まるっすか？自分テディボーイブルースとか得意っすよ。フリッキーにも歌つけてくれないっすかね？
Huh? Why'd the place go all Simon said? Are we about to do some karaoke? Don't you know what's so good at knock your rhythm and blues right off? I'm a rock robin, you see? Just stick a microphone under my beak and...
The only one making noise was Robin on the table. I was bobbing its head in a strange way. Sojiro? Yay!
ああ、みんな揃ってた。夕飯の支度は終わった？
Ah, everyone's here. Is dinner ready?
The voice cut through the tension. A young man looking calm and composed had arrived. He must have picked up on the mood in the room. Right? Oh god, what am I saying? It's Sotaro, of course he hasn't. With his staple, unreadable grin, Suzuki looked around the room when everyone gathered.
ところで
By the way,
屋根裏で時津さんが死んでいるんだけどどうしようか
Oh my god!
Mr. Tokitsu's dead in the attic. What should we do?
Oh, that was great! What? Tokitsu is the new Kinzo after all, yes! Oh my god! Oh wow, if there's no better stopping point than this.
これはひどい
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is the ideal stopping point. Oh my god, you guys, I am... Oh, wait, wrong thing. Oh my god, you guys, I am so hyped. I am so hyped! Oh, that's incredible! Woo! Okay, so... Yeah. 2 more streams. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want this to last a long time. Longer time than that. Oh my god. No matter what, I will get this. I will get Mahoyo done. Before the new season of Limbus starts. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so hyped, you guys. I am so fucking hyped. Oh my god! Yes! This is what I fucking live for! Yes! Yes! Okay. Alright, you guys. Until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.